All right. Welcome back to No Filter MMA. This is your boy BJ back with another video short. Guys, I just watched the press conference. I just watched the pre-fight press conference. I haven't watched any embedded. I haven't watched Countdown. I haven't watched nothing. I just caught the press conference. And a lot of stuff was being talked back and forth. Juliana and Kayla had words. Rocky and Juliana had words. Kayla Harrison and Ketlin Vieira had words. Like, it's something about Juliana Pena and Kayla Harrison that's pulling a lot of shit out of Rocky Pennington and Ketlin Vieira. People you usually don't hear talk like that. That was the most that I took away from it. Like, it's polarizing. And another thing I recognized was how much the questions from the media in the audience really was mostly toward the female fighters. It was mostly toward the four females on stage. Like, come on, guys. You had Kevin Holland on stage. You had Alex Pereira. You had Jose Aldo on stage. And most of the questions was going to Juliana Pena and Kayla Harrison. That's crazy. Ketlin Vieira did a lot of talking. Rocky Pennington did a lot of talking. It was mostly for them. That is wild. And I love to see it. But, yeah, and Ketlin Vieira was saying, all you're doing is talking. She was like, I've been here. I've been here all these years. I beat Sarah McMahon. I beat Kat Zingano. Like, I beat Misha Tate. I'm the girl that deserves to fight for the title, and I've deserved to fight for the title this whole time. And in the process, in the fact that Ketlin Vieira is right, you know what I'm saying? When she beat Kat Zingano all those years ago, she should have fought for the title. So she definitely should have beat it. She definitely should have fought for the title after beating Misha Tate. So it didn't work out that way. But Ketlin Vieira, in that time, she took that loss to Rocky. She took that horrible knockout loss to Irene Aldana. Then she got bludgeoned by Yana Kunitskaya. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I get the frustration from Ketlin Vieira. Like, who the fuck are you to come in here thinking that you're going to skip the line and they're going to give you a title shot after beating me when I beat former champions? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get where Ketlin Vieira's coming from. And I like the fact that Ketlin Vieira didn't lay down and let Kayla Harrison steamroll her with the shit talking, because Kayla Harrison likes to do that. She bringing that PFL energy over to the UFC. You know what I'm saying? But she better be ready for Ketlin Vieira, because Ketlin Vieira seems like she's got a point to prove in this fight. And Ketlin Vieira made it plainly clear to Kayla Harrison at this press conference, this is not judo. You come from judo, I come from judo. But this is not judo. This is MMA. And Ketlin Vieira brought up some pretty good intangibles. When she was saying, she said, you better have the stamina to go 5 rounds. You must have to go 3 rounds with me. You better have the stamina. You better have the striking, because I'm not worried about the grappling. That's what her translator did a fantastic job of translating everything that Ketlin Vieira said, and in the right nuances. She's like, you got to have more than judo to come in here and beat me, because I'm a judoka. I'm a black belt in judo. You know what I'm saying? So Kayla Harrison, I'm an Olympic, 2-time Olympic. Listen, that don't mean shit when it comes to MMA. Like I said before, when we were talking about that, we were talking about Olympic gold medalists versus whatever. Daniel Cormier, you know what I'm saying, Olympic medalist. And what happens? Stipe Miocic goes in there and out wrestles Daniel Cormier in their title fight. You know what I'm saying? Stipe Miocic was a high school wrestler. It doesn't, for me, it really doesn't matter that much. I think that since the Ronda Rousey era, you know what I'm saying, and Ronda Rousey was fighting that level of competition at that time, everybody regards Olympic whatever as such a huge thing. You know what I'm saying? And in fact, that shit is minimalized when it comes to MMA, when it comes to high level MMA. And unfortunately, when Ronda was fighting, she wasn't fighting the most high level people. So she made her judo work for her perfectly. You know what I'm saying? This is different. You don't see judo work. You don't see a lot of. I mean, Kayla Harrison's judo has been effective, but look at who Kayla Harrison was fighting over there at PFL. You know what I'm saying? She was fighting Caitlin Young. She was fighting, she wasn't fighting, she was fighting Cindy Dandois. I mean, look at the people that she was fighting. Courtney King. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't, Taylor Gerardo, like she was fighting girls like that. She wasn't fighting Juliana Pena. She wasn't fighting Rocky Pennington. She wasn't fighting Ketlin Vieira, Yana Kunitskaya, and Macy Chasson. I can go on, Jermaine Durandamy. I can go all day long. I can go all day long. You know what I'm saying? So there is levels to this. And like Ketlin said, you cannot stand up and bang with me. I'm not worried about the judo. I'm not worried about the ground game. But I'm telling you, I know for a fact where I can beat your ass at, and that's in the stand up. I love the confidence coming from Ketlin Vieira. Last thing I want to talk about on this video, guys, is the size. I told y'all that the bigger echelon of the 135-pound division will match Kayla Harrison in size. I think the muscles on Kayla Harrison, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gives like an illusion of her being like much, much, much bigger than some of these girls, which she may carry a little more weight than some of these girls at 135 pounds. But when they stood facing off, Ketlin Vieira looked the same, if not bigger than Kayla Harrison. So I don't know, man. Ketlin Vieira's taller than Kayla Harrison, more reach than Kayla Harrison. Like, I don't know, man. Ketlin, and by the time fight night comes around, Ketlin Vieira blows up. So we gonna see, man. When they get clinched up, like, I'm ready to see. Y'all listen, as we get closer, for me and Combo was talking behind the scenes, like, the closer we get, the more anticipating I get, and especially after this press conference, I'm all in. I might as well make 2 videos. I might as well make this into 1 video, guys, because y'all know what I got to go to next. The Juliana Pena and the Rocky Pennington, like, it is what it is. Like, Juliana is bringing something out of Rocky. Rocky is harboring all of this. She's harboring all of these feelings from Juliana from 11 years ago on The Ultimate Fighter, when they came off The Ultimate Fighter. You know what I'm saying? She still got this animosity toward Juliana Pena. You know what I'm saying? The only thing Juliana Pena did was go out there and win The Ultimate Fighter and beat Rocky Pennington in The Ultimate Fighter while doing so. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's just put a stain on Rocky Pennington. You know what I'm saying? Like, that put a stain on her with Juliana Pena. Knowing that Juliana Pena beat her and then went on to win The Ultimate Fighter and then went on to have the biggest upset in women's MMA when she beat Amanda Nunes. You know what I'm saying? But Rocky was trying to bring up points, man. Like, Rocky kind of lost this verbal spar. It's going to be hard to win a verbal sparring match with Juliana Pena. And Rocky lost it because Rocky was like, "What have you done?" Like, she had the nerve to ask Juliana Pena, "What have you done?" And Juliana Pena said, "Yeah, I went in there and beat Amanda Nunes. And then, yeah, I got my ass whooped in the second fight. But when you fought Amanda Nunes, you quit between rounds." Like, when Juliana Pena said that, like, that was like a big blow to Rocky at that press conference. Because we all know that Amanda Nunes beat Rocky Pennington so bad that she left Rocky in a pool of blood, and Rocky quit between rounds. Didn't even come back out for that last round because she quit on the stool. We don't see that. Juliana Pena would never do that. No matter how bad she was getting beaten that second fight, Juliana Pena put a ass whipping on Amanda Nunes' ass, even in the second fight that Amanda Nunes left the fight on crutches. Rocky didn't even come close to pulling out that kind of dog on Amanda Nunes. She quit on the stool. So, that right there to me was a big win for Juliana Pena. But it's gonna be hard to beat. It's gonna be hard to beat Juliana in that verbal sparring match. You got to come with your guns blazing if you want to talk shit with Juliana Pena. It just is what it is. And Juliana harped on the fact that Rocky's quiet. She ain't been a good representation of being a champion of the division. Juliana Pena is here to change that. This is going to be a good one. Guys, this is going to be a good one. Like, I'm looking forward to the Carla Esparza and Tisha Torres fight, too. Like, I'm looking forward to that, too. But these 2 fights, Ketlin Vieira, Kayla Harrison, Juliana Pena, Rocky Pennington, these fights are going to be insane. I don't know how. I'm going to find a way to watch these fights. If my power not back on, I'm going to be watching this damn fight on my phone. But I will not miss this fight, guys. I will not miss these fights. This is wild. But, yeah. Let me know what you guys think about the press conferences, man. Verbal sparring, man. It was some meaningful shit said to each other. And they said some pretty hardcore shit to each other as far as, like, hitting all the points. You know what I'm saying? Like Ketlin Vieira told her, you're not taking my spot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who you think you are, but you're not taking my spot that I've been trying to fight since 2018. You know what I'm saying? Ketlin Vieira been fighting for that spot for a long time. She been waiting on her title shot for a long time. Like I said, and they kind of fought Ketlin Vieira out of that position. She took, like I said, she ended up taking the loss to Rocky Pennington. She took the loss to Yana Kunitskaya. She took the devastating knockout from Irina Aldana. But she racked up those wins, man. She beat Miesha Tate, like I said, beat Sarah McMahon. Been beating people in her last couple of fights, man, and she's looked good. So we'll see. Let me know what you guys think about the press conference. I say it's a win in the verbal sparring matches, definitely a win for Juliana, but it was a majority draw against Ketlin Vieira and Kayla Harrison, because they were saying some hard shit to each other. So, we'll see. This is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA. Drop those comments in the comment section. Hit that like, hit that dislike, and if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and your boy is out.